10 ART crashes in 20 days, and now we're seeing the latest two, both Wednesday in Nob Hill, and both are just like all of the other crashes. First, we get the driver of a muscle car trying to cut through the ART lanes to turn in the middle of a block. We've seen that a few times now. And another familiar sight as a pickup driver straight up runs a red turn arrow and collides with a bus. It would seem neither one used their driver's side mirror to see if a bus was coming up behind them on their left. Another familiar theme. So what does it take to fix these buses? And at this rate, are we going to run out of them? News 13's Stephanie Chavez looked into those questions. She's live on Central near Rio Grande. Stephanie?
Jess, the city says they didn't expect so many crashes in such a short period of time, but they did prepare for issues along the route just in case.
I have been just as guilty as everybody else.
Most Albuquerque drivers have done it at least once or twice.
I have been crossing the double white lines all summer, taking left-hand turns when those red lights are there.
But now those traffic violations have serious consequences. In the last 21 days, we have seen crash after crash after crash.
I know there's been at least 10.
We have two buses that were damaged pretty extensively.
Those two buses have been taken off the route until they're fixed. The transit department expects the repairs to be complete by February.
One of them is going to need over $40,000 worth of repairs.
But what about all the buses that have been involved in fender benders? How does the city take care of these? Well, we asked. They say they prepared for this.
One of the things that we did when we got the buses in is we got a whole bunch of spare parts because we knew there were going to be issues out there.
Danny Holcomb, the transit director, says they have $300,000 in replacement parts.
Mirrors and fenders and windshields and windows and the whole wheelchair ramps, doors, the whole slew of different parts.
On top of that, he says a lot of the parts are interchangeable with buses they already had.
That helps as well.
Now, we also asked the city if they're worried about running out of buses. They said if they have to take any more buses off the route, they'll be forced to change the schedule. Jess, back to you.
All right, thank you, Steph. The city says they've already started receiving checks from insurance companies. They say the two buses that are out of commission will cost about $80,000 to repair.